Okay, hello. So last night, I watched most of the documentary on Netflix called Minimalism. And, it's not the first time I've heard of minimalism. I have, Con Marie's book, and I have a couple of other books on downsizing, your belongings and your life and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the documentary, I think, presented it in a different way that just it made me feel sick inside when I was watching it, that all of the things in my life, all of the possessions are like leeches just sucking the life out of me because I'm giving so much energy to those things, and that energy could be spent on other things, on, people, on my family, on creative things, instead of not only buying it, but working to have the money to buy it in the first place, and then storing it and keeping it clean and organized, and all of that energy and stuff that is just being put into, being put into those things. And what would my life be like without all of that stuff? Like, I mean, you can see that shelf right there that is completely covered with pops. Those three shelves are covered with pops. There's more over there. There's more over there. And there's more over there. There are also some in the living room and some in my children's room. And the pops, I mean, I think there's too many, but they're not the only thing. I mean, clothes and makeup, even, dishes in the kitchen, and kids' toys and kids' clothes. That's ridiculous. I have a larger amount of children in the first place, but they all have too many clothes individually. But anyway, I wanted to go through and just, do like an overview video of all of the different rooms and places in my house. And just, we live in a smaller house right now anyway, but I seen this thing online that said that your house is for living, not for storage. And I could say, oh, well, I just need a little bit bigger space, because we do have a large amount of people and all of the stuff that comes with people. But why does stuff come with people? When I had my children, that was all that I had. I didn't have other things at the same time with them. So relationships are the only thing that come with people. And yes, we do need plates and cups and silverware and, shoes and clothes and stuff. But we don't need an excess of those things. We don't need 7 different white button-up shirts that are just a little bit different because they're a little bit different, But anyway, I'm going to go ahead now and turn the camera around and just go through different places in the house and just point out my mess. Point out all of my mess and things that I want to declutter, and talk a little bit about stuff. And some of this is really going to be hard for me because thinking about purging some of my makeup, thinking about not buying some of the makeup, some of the new makeup that's coming out that I want. Right now I can see into my closet, and there's a pair of beautiful tennis shoes with embroidered flowers on them that I paid like $50 for, that I just got last week in the mail. I have not worn them yet. I think that I should get rid of them because, I mean, they're not the first pair of tennis shoes that I have. I have multiple other pairs of tennis shoes that I wear and that I can wear, and that, I could get more money out of those ones if I sell them because they're not worn yet. They still have the tags on them. So anyway, this is the third time now. I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to turn the camera around, and we're going to go through the house. All right. Okay, this is my bedroom. Little pan around. There's a baby. Hi, baby. Hi. Okay, so this is my side of the bed. This is my nightstand slash bookshelf. And you can see, I have nail polish on the bottom. I have a little pile of makeup there. I have a whole thing of lipsticks. I honestly only use I've used maybe 5 out of that since I put them in that thing. I have cats, and there's a cat there. And I have a lot of books. That is my journals / notebooks that I don't use all of them on a daily basis, but I used a lot of them. That's a pile of paper that I haven't gone through, and there's a whole bunch of stuff behind the chair, and I don't sit in the chair. This is my makeup. I recently just went through and purged probably like half of my makeup. I have a pile here of stuff to get rid of, and this is stuff that I think I'm going to try to sell, things that I've either just swatched or haven't even opened. And I am still going to go through all of these and purge all of that. I mean, I guess you're not going to be able to see this, but like all under the bed, like completely under the bed, there is stuff. This is my makeshift closet / laundry room. We have bins up here full of stuff. There's wipes and diapers. There's cleaning supplies. There's tools. There's a medicine one. And then there's one that's like household things like light bulbs and stuff. This is my closet. I have my baby's stuff on the bottom there. These are all bags of stuff that I've gone through and purged, but my heart has not been able to get rid of them yet. I have that bag right there, the Michael Kors bag, has the tag still on it, and I've had it several months anyway, and it was not a cheap thing. And then I have, my jewelry, I have my underwear, I have my loungewear, I have my gym clothes, and then these are my clothes that I currently wear. I mean, you still see all the tags. I actually recently just bought all of those t-shirts to try to have a more simpler wardrobe that was just t-shirts instead of a bunch of different kind of, quote unquote fancier shirts. Just t-shirts. And then I have, sweaters and skirts and pants, and then I have shoes, and then I have, those are the floral shoes that the embroidery, let's see my fingers making it out of focus anyway, and then, all of that fanciness there, and then a Barbie doll that I just bought the other day. And then I have, this is full of clothes and shoes too that I had either wanted to sell on eBay, or things that I've purged out of my closet. This bag right here is a bag of returns that I'm going to make. I have these photography books. There's another cat, a mannequin that I have for eBay. Here is all the pops. Well, not all of the pops, but some of the pops. And then in here we have a TV. We have a bunch of movies that nobody watches because we watch things on Roku. We have there's 4 computers, 4 laptops down there. No, wait a minute. There's 5. There's 5 laptops down there. There's other electronics in here. We have an iPad. This stuff on top is new. My husband just bought those. I don't even know what's in these bins up here. Just a bunch of stuff and clothes. There is seasonal items in here. My seasonal wardrobe in there. Hold on, Beb. This is my husband's side table. More pops. He has some books, baby diapers on the bottom. I have no idea what's in the corner there. There's another shelf that we bought to put more pops on because you can see they're all laying down. We have some pops there. We have those 3 shelves that I showed you earlier, and then we have all of those pops up there. And here's the bathroom trash. I'm sorry, you guys don't need to see the trash. This is our little cat area here. Not too bad in here, but then you get over here, and this is all of my face makeup, and my my scrubs and lotions and stuff like that, and I don't use all of them. I use like, I don't know, maybe 5. Here's underneath one cabinet, underneath the other side, just full of a bunch of stuff that nobody uses. One drawer, another drawer, there's another drawer, is inside the shower. This is my husband's closet. These are his shoes. I don't think he wears any of these shoes. He wears the Nike shoes, and these Adidas are new. But all of the ones on the bottom 2 rows there, he doesn't wear any of those. He keeps his shoes that he likes up here so the animals don't get them. Dude has like 75 t-shirts that he doesn't even wear. Like, he wears these shirts, none of these right here. And then, you know, again, like 75 pairs of pants that he doesn't wear, and a whole bunch of whatever up there. Pens, packs of pens. And then we have other stuff over here that's bathroom stuff. Here's seasonal jackets and stuff, because we're transitioning now from spring to summer where I live, so it's not really that cold anymore. Bunch of paintings that we brought from his father's house to try to sell at an antique store. And then dog food. That's a box of my seasonal shoes. And then a TV, a box, a bag, a box, an empty pop box. You know what I mean? All right, let's go out to the rest of the house. There's the dog. Okay, we don't need to see more trash. There's an empty bin here. I got these. This is what I had my makeup stored in, because it's like, they have 2 cabinets. They were $5 each at Goodwill, and it's like a mock-up of the IKEA Alex 9 drawers that are like close to $200 or however much they are. They're more than $10, which is what I paid for those 2 things. It's a bit messy out here. I'm sorry, the dog is barking. Let me go fix her real quick. Okay, she's gonna come with us. So, this is the kitchen table, and you know, it's messy out here, but whatever, because we live in the house. There's a little cabinet over there that has most of our pet products in it, and then a bunch of little knickknacks that I bought at the store, just trying to make things look nice. There's a ladder over there on the side that our blankets for the couch are supposed to hang on. There is a blanket on there, but there's also a baby doll stroller. We bought stuff from the store and just threw it on the table. A box of games that I just bought, games and books that I just bought yesterday from Goodwill. All of this stuff on the counter. Last week, me and my girls emptied out all of the top cabinets, and we're sorting through the things, and we didn't get finished. And we have some Legos up there and some other stuff way up there. Let me open these cabinets here. Not too much in these because, like I said, we just cleaned them out with somebody's some Pop-Tarts and cleaning supplies up there. Let's see, underneath this cabinet, we have a Cricut. That's fabulous. We have a cupcake thing and some towels and lunch boxes and water. This cabinet here under the stove is the worst. Just everything is thrown in there, and it's just very fantastically messy. We have some more bags here of stuff that I have sorted through to get rid of. This desk, all of the drawers are completely full with paper, with documents and Social Security stuffs and things from insurance and doctor's office and just all the paperwork that somebody would file away in a filing cabinet or a filing folder. I've just thrown it all in the drawers. And then we have a keyboard and, you know, some more knickknacks, a plant, the vacuum, the cat's digging the plant. kids' toys, little little greenhouse thingy with a Viking ship in it that we bought from Antiques. Here's a closer look at this cabinet with all the stuff on top. And inside the cabinet is full with animal stuff and shoes. This is the living room. Okay, we got this nice sectional couch. We got big messes that kids like to make. We got several pillows. We got a teepee because we like teepees. Another bookshelf with books and more books and nature stuff and kids' pictures and plants and games and puzzles and toys and a TV and a couple game systems. We got more books over here. We got all of these bins are full of the children's shoes and some socks and more shoes on the top. The bins are full with shoes. And this bag right here is full of new shoes that will not fit in those bins, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we got some toys in the hallway. Some kids' toys. A box of, well, that has shoes in it, but those are dress-up shoes for the girls. Little kitchen that they use as a cash register, table, a dollhouse. This is our schoolroom / toy room / kids room. Books. Educational stuff. More books, more educational stuff. Legos. Sorry that I'm not very good with this camera. Just more stuff. Just stuff. It's so much stuff. It's all kinds of stuff. And it's just stuff. That's the whole point. And then there's an ape. And look how pretty this Barbie doll is. Her box is a little janky on the top, but there's another one over there. And look at that pretty cool picture of a bee in the book. Who wouldn't want nice stuff like that? But what is it really doing for us? What are those things doing for us? Nothing. They're sitting in this room by themselves. Okay, we got pile of kids' clothes that I think are dirty, maybe I need to wash. We have the kids' bathroom, which is probably the cleanest room in the house. We got kids' bunk beds, boxes of stuff. Kids stuff and not kids stuff that has just been thrown into these boxes and moved seriously from the kitchen to the living room to the toy room that we were just in and now in here. And we got some stuff underneath of the beds, more stuff under the beds. There's stuff on the beds. There's a cat on the bed. There's a box over there. I have no idea what's in that. More clothes that I do not believe are dirty, that do not fit in this overly packed thing. And yes, we have 5 children living in this one room. And, that one little itty bitty bit of storage there is not enough for them. We are, transitioning into a little bit bigger place. But, what is the point? And who says, there's more pops up there. Who says that we need a bigger place? Why don't we just need less stuff? You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going to stop this part and turn the camera back around and, talk a little bit again, I guess, to you guys. So, we walked through the house, and I showed you guys, about every single corner. Honestly, yesterday, I took probably 10 trash bags full and 2 boxes full of kids' toys and books and clothes to one of our local consignments. And I got $100 for the stuff that they wanted, and whatever they didn't want, I said, I don't want to bring it back home. Y'all can just donate it to Goodwill or wherever. And, some of the things here are really nice. Books, of course, are educational. They're good, for learning. And the games, some of the games are good and educational, and the toys are good and educational, But, we don't really need a lot of things, even if they are educational, because then we spend we spend more time organizing our education than actually utilizing it. And that's one thing that I want to get away from. I want to have more time to go out and garden, and more time to nature walk with my children, and more time to draw in nature journals with the children, and more time to read books together with them, and more time, to do things like that instead of just spending so much time cleaning. That's one thing that my children hate doing, is cleaning, and we do have an okay chore system right now that we will still continue. I'm sorry, the dog is continuing to bark, but anyway, I wanted to do this video as, motivation and encouragement for me. I wanted, to document this process. I am going to finish watching the the Minimalist documentary on Netflix tonight. And I'm going to try to slowly or fastly or whateverly, go through the things that I have and just purge as much as I can. We're going to be moving to a larger place soon, and I don't want to fill it with even more stuff. I don't want to spend so much of my life and my time buying and searching online and going to stores. I want to spend it with my family. My children... Excuse me for that. My children are growing up fast. My oldest is going to be 11 next week, and they're going to be grown before I know it, and I don't want to miss the time that we have now because I spent it on stuff. I want to spend it with them and on them and on our family. So anyway, I hope that maybe this video has encouraged somebody, or, maybe your house isn't as bad as mine and now you feel better. Any well wishes or prayers or anything like that you want to send our way, to help us along with this journey, are greatly appreciated. If you have any tips or advice, or want to share some of your own story, just comment down below, and hopefully we can get a little community going on, and hopefully I can get rid of a lot of stuff. Okay, well, I will see everyone later. Bye.